What's up, losers? Welcome back to Zero Losers Studios, and welcome to our new home of operations. Special thanks to 2021 for not being as shitty as 2020 so far. It was a long, grueling year that I know I don't have to go over with you guys, but it was also rewarding in a lot of ways. February of 2020 was the official birth of us. The ZLS channel. Yup, we've been doing this for a year now, giving you guys new videos every single week. Videos ranging in topics from comic book superheroes, to video game launches, to sexy horror movie villains. Yeah, link in the description if you missed out on that particular gem. One of our first videos ever posted though was this, and even though since then we have had this, I figured it was time for a continuation. Yup, that's right. This week we're finally gonna get to part 3 of that series. This of course is just another reason for me to geek out about black superheroes. So, without further ado, let's begin. Starting off the video this week is a character that a lot of us grew up watching on TV. Whether it was blasting enemies with his sonic arm cannon, impressing us with his vast knowledge of computers, or just goofing off with his shape-shifting best friend. Cyborg will always be a memorable favorite of anyone that watched the Teen Titans animated series that aired on Cartoon Network from 2003 to 2006. Since then, he's appeared in multiple forms of television media such as Teen Titans Go and Young Justice. Of course, Cyborg has been around for a lot longer than just 20 years, give or take. He was created in 1980 by writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez, and debuted in DC Comics Presents number 26. As most of us know him, the character was originally associated with his membership of the Teen Titans, working alongside other young heroes like Robin, Beast Boy, and Raven. Originally, Victor Stone was written as the son of Silas and Eleanor Stone, two scientists that used their son to run numerous intelligence-enhancing experiments. Though these experiments proved to be successful, they also helped strengthen the resentment Victor had for his parents. In turn, the teen makes friends with the wrong crowd and begins to act out, committing small, petty crimes. One thing leads to another, backstory, yada yada, and in typical comic book fashion, there's a freak lab experiment that involved an interdimensional demon popping through a portal, killing Victor's mom, fatally maiming him, before his dad is able to send the monster back to where it came from. In a desperate attempt to save his son's life, Silas Stone uses experimental high-tech prosthetics while he's unconscious from the attack. Though the procedure saves Victor, the teen is horrified by the new appearance, and his relationship with his father is ruined even further. Now, throughout the years, Cyborg's involvement in the comics is usually tied to his Teen Titans membership, but in 2011, his backstory was rebooted. The biggest difference is that Cyborg actually became a founding member of the Justice League. And honestly, it comes to no surprise when you see the amazing abilities that he has. His cybernetic enhancements grant him super strength, speed, and durability. He's able to transform his body into multiple useful weapons, including finger lasers, winches, sonic cannons, and more. He's a technopath, can open up boom tubes that open up portals to anywhere in the universe, and he's constantly tinkering with his body and adding more and more. Cyborg is one strong dude. Booyah! We love Cyborg. But from previous videos, you guys already know that the dudes don't deserve all the attention here. Having debuted even before Cyborg is a lesser known character that has also debuted in smaller, more recent media. Karen Beecher, also known as Bumblebee, is sometimes referred to as DC Comics' first black superheroine. I only say sometimes because there's always been a little bit of argument about what exactly classifies as a hero. Do you need a cape? An alias? Clever, cheesy one-liners? I don't know, but the point is, there have been black female characters that have come before her, but none are as super as Karen herself. She was created by Bob Rozakis for Teen Titans number 5 all the way back in 1976. She started off as the girlfriend of a Teen Titan called the Herald. Maybe some more on him in a later video. After making a high-tech suit, she dons it and fights the team in order to make her boyfriend look good. She then later admitted to doing this, and the team was so impressed that they offered her official membership. I guess sometimes it pays off to be a little bad. Jumping forward a little, Karen and her boyfriend, now husband, have been tied to the Teen Titans teams throughout their comic book lives, sometimes even serving as mentors for newer incarnations of the team. She's become a formidable foe known for her ability to shrink down to the size of, well, a bee. Her suit grants her increased strength, speed, agility, endurance, and of course, flight. She also uses powerful electrical blasts that essentially serve as bee stings to fight off her enemies. She's very gimmicky, sure, but who doesn't like a gimmicky hero? Batman is literally just a grown-ass man walking around in a bat suit with pointy ears. Bumblebee has shown up in Teen Titans Go, Young Justice, which just so happens to be a big favorite of mine, and the DC Superhero Girls animated series. She's managed to stay surprisingly relevant given that she's such a seemingly minor character. Now, rounding off this video is actually another one of my favorites, and one that's known for laying in the shadows both figuratively and literally. People often forget that Eric Brooks, Blade, is just as much of the Marvel universe as, say, Steve Rogers or Peter Parker. His first appearance was in the Tomb of Dracula #10 back in 1973. He was created by Marv Wolfman and Gene Colan as a sporting character, but he became a big titular hero not too long after. His origin story begins at his very time of birth, when a vampire posing as a doctor bit and killed his mother as she was giving birth to him. The attack led Eric gaining all the powers of a vampire while suffering less of the weaknesses, essentially turning him into the perfect vampire killing machine. He grew up training under a widely feared vampire hunter named Defari after helping save the older man from a group of killer vamps. Eric also trained some under the legendary Stick, which also happens to be the same mentor that Daredevil had growing up. Cue a clip of how much of an asshole Stick is.
What did I say about questions?
Shut up.
Good.
The comics are deliciously dark. It's the perfect setting for the anti-hero. We get to see him travel the world and join different rosters of hunters. More often than not though, the closest allies to Eric usually end up either dead or returned. However, his proficiency with weaponry is what gained him the moniker of Blade. Alongside his super strength, speed, stamina, agility, reflexes, and durability, Blade is also immune to vampire bites and hypnosis. He has an accelerated healing factor and a unique ability to sense supernatural creatures around him. As a vampire hunter, you can imagine that comes in handy a lot. He's also extremely skilled with different weapons like swords, knives, guns, and more. He's often seen with his katanas, though they're far from being his only tools in battle. The character was even popular enough to have his own live-action film in 1998. Followed by 2 sequels. There's also talks of a Marvel movie reboot coming to us soon. Although a release date hasn't officially been given to us, I am hopeful that Marvel's gonna do a good job with this. It's gonna take quite some time for them to insert this character and all the lore associated with him into their already expansive cinematic universe, but I think he deserves it. Fingers crossed, Blade, fingers crossed. And with legendary night-stalking, day-walking anti-heroes out of the way, we've officially reached the end of the video. We now officially have 3 more additions to the list of badass black superheroes. The list is getting longer and longer, but we still have so many more characters that we could talk about. You guys do seem to like these videos, so let me know which characters you want to hear about next time, because trust me, there will be a next time. For now though, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. You do not want to miss out every single week. Happy Black History Month, losers. I'll see you next time.